Okay, let's try this again. Technical difficulties, obviously, using a different program this time. So I'm looking back. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to talk about the Winnipeg real estate market as it approaches spring. And I'm going to give you two service providers that I trust enough to recommend, service providers for Winnipeg home and condo owners. So maybe I'll start with one of those first. If you're like me, trying to find a reputable contractor would be a daunting task. I went through heck about 8 years ago, 9 years ago. We wanted to do an addition to our home, kind of a sunroom. We interviewed 3 people, and the one that came up with the best presentation, we ended up hiring them. And they firmly and basically and immediately fell flat. Instead of 6 weeks, the project took 6 months, and it still wasn't completed. Somebody else had to come in and finish it. So about 2 weeks ago, one of my clients called me and asked me, and they said, we've done some rentals to our home, and we didn't have very good experiences. Do you know a good renovators? Well, it so happens that I do know somebody right now that I trust enough to recommend them to my friends and clients. If you're looking to do an upgrade in your home, they really specialize in bathrooms and kitchens, but they can do just about anything, basements, house fronts even. But especially if you're doing a bathroom or a kitchen, give me a call, 204-333-2202. I'd love to put you in touch with them because I like connecting reputable companies with my clients and friends. So let's take a look at what the Winnipeg market is doing. And Winnipeg Realtors always looks back at the previous month. And here's what they found is that we're off to a really good start as far as condos are concerned. Condo sales are up 33% over last year. Now it is early. This is only up to the end of February, so it's like 1/6 of the year, and it's really a slow part of the year. Inventory is higher than normal. It's about 665 available condos right now. I'm going to show you a really good one in a little while. On the other hand, residential and single-family listings are not keeping up with last year's pace. The number of listings entered during the first 2 months are down 6%. And in fact, the numbers of listings entered in February is down 9% over last year, February. So if you're looking to sell, now is a good time to start talking to me about putting your house on the market because there is fewer competition out there for those buyers. As usually, the most active segment of the market for houses is between $250,000 and $300,000. Approximately 1 in 5 sales fall in that category. If you take a look at the 2 categories on either side of that, so between 200 and 350,000, that makes up half the sales in Winnipeg. And that's really where our market is. First-time buyers, people downsizing, that's really where the market is. As far as condos goes, the most active range is between $150,000 and $200,000. That makes up 1 in 3 sales. Now, condos on average take 45 days to sell, whereas houses are in the 34 days. So you can see condos are quite a bit slower than houses. So if you're looking to buy or sell, give me a shout anytime. That's Bo with Remax, 204-333-2202. Which brings me to my next service provider, and that is mortgage lenders. If you're like most homeowners in Winnipeg, if your mortgage is up for renewal, you're going to get a notice from your current provider about 30 days before it's up. And they don't give you a lot of time to shop around, and there's a reason for that. They want you just to simply come back, sign a renewal, and off you go. Well, during the last 4 or 5 years, you have worked very hard to improve your credit rating. You've done so without even thinking about it, simply by making regular mortgage payments, on time, with the right amount. You've increased your mortgage and your credit worthiness. So why not take advantage of that? And as much as 4 or 5 months before your renewal is up, shop around and see what you can do. Because you're going to find that mortgage lenders are going to fight for your money because you now are a better credit risk than a first-time home buyer, let's say. So about 5 months, even 6 months before your mortgage is up, why don't you give me a call? I'll put you in touch with a great mortgage lender. Call me at 204-333-2202, and you can shop around. There's no harm in doing that. In fact, a lot of mortgage lenders will lock in your rate 4 months before it's due. So for example, if your renewal is up 4 months from now and you get a rate today of 2.7, if it goes up in the next 4 months, you're locked in at the better rate of 2.7. If it drops some more before your mortgage opens up, you'll get that lower rate. So it's a win-win. You really can't lose. Okay, so that's, and if you are a first-time home buyer, I also have a webinar online that talks about your mortgage options. It talks about how to write a winning offer. And the best way to get that is to go to winnipeg.tips/buyer webinar. Okay, and tomorrow on Sunday, March 12th, I'm going to have an open house at an absolute gorgeous condo right on St. Mary's and St. Mark's. The address is 6 St. Mark's. This is a 1,200-foot, 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo. It is not a 55-plus building. That's just how it's worked out. It's a more mature crowd in there, and 10-foot ceilings, in-suite laundry. This place is really, really stunning. So if you've got a mom or a dad or parents that want to downsize and look at condo life, send them down there. I'll be there from 1 until 3 on Sunday. I look forward to seeing you all. So that's been my Saturday morning live presentation. If you have any questions or if you're looking to buy or sell in Winnipeg, give me a call anytime. That's Bo, 204-333-2202. Till next time, bye-bye.